Hey everyone, it's Mactutor30. Today I have a video for you guys about the keynote that Apple did the other day. I was out of town actually whenever they had this keynote, so I wasn't able to make a video for the keynote, anticipating what I thought was going to happen, all that jazz. So now I'm doing it today. So I'm going to talk about everything that came out at this keynote, WWDC Keynote, sorry. Anyway, let's start with, I'm just going to make a quick overview of things that they came out with. They came out with a new MacBook Pro, a new generation MacBook Pro. They got rid of some old stuff, brought in some new stuff. I think it's a really cool design. I actually want one. It's really awesome. They updated the older MacBook Pros that you know and love. The 15-inch, 15-inch set. 13-inch and 15-inch and 17-inch, I think. Also, they updated the MacBook Airs, the 11 and 13-inch. Let's just start. They also updated. They're also announced that they're going to be coming out with iOS 6 this fall, and they also announced that Mountain Lion is going to be coming out in July, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and start with Mountain Lion because it's coming out the soonest, I think. Maybe the MacBooks are already out, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and just talk about Mountain Lion first. Cool thing about Mountain Lion, let's start back here. It's only going to be $20 on the Mac App Store. It's going to be a download again. It's only going to be $20. I think that's awesome. They say it's the world's most advanced desktop most advanced operating system ever. So let's go check out the new features that it comes with. They made some they made some cool things, like adjustments to iCloud. Kind of just talked about iCloud for a second. Then also, they added this cool thing called documents in the cloud. Basically, if you make a document on your computer in Pages, it'll automatically get transferred to your app. If you have Pages on your iPad or on your iPhone, the document will be available on your iOS devices as well. So, or if you make changes on your iPad to the document, it'll automatically change the changes to your document that's on your Mac. So, like, say you change the picture of the guitar on these pictures. So, like, say you change the picture of a guitar to an electric guitar that's like a black glossy one that's just has like a white pick guard there. That's it. That's all it had. It would change the picture here automatically to the black electric guitar with the white pick guard. It would and it would also change it on here if you had it here. It's just awesome. It also changes text. So if you delete a paragraph, it'll delete the paragraph there. If you delete a letter, it'll delete the letter there. It's just cool. They made some really cool changes, as well as if you know how Pages works on the iPad, it shows up like with all the documents that you have available on the iPad. It's like you have 4 there, 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. Well, it's like that on the Mac now. Once you open up documents, like not documents. Once you open up Pages, it has that, and that's all of your documents that you have that you've ever created on this and that, and you can delete them from that, and then it'll delete them from here and here. It's just cool. They added some cool features with that called Documents in the Cloud. Next, we're going to talk about reminders. They basically just added reminders to the Mac. Notes, they updated some cool things with Notes. I think Notes is its own app now. It's not part of Mail anymore. It's just Notes. They added iMessages. cool thing, you can link your phone number now to your Apple ID, and if you get sent like a text message on your phone and you're not near your phone, it automatically gets sent to your iMessage, and you can reply on your computer. You can send HD video, clips of HD video and HD pictures through iMessages as well. You can just send messages and stuff. Messages everywhere. Basically just says, you get sent a message on your iPhone, it gets sent to there and there as well. Next, they added a notification center to the Mac. So now if, you get sent something, like a notification, like, you have to go to the dentist at, 10 o'clock. That's not what that says, but I'm just saying. It would give you the notification, and it would go here afterwards. Here, I'll show you. Notifications. It will appear like this. Events will you have to hit close to get them to go away. And for reminders, you have to do that. Messages, like if you get like an iMessage, it'll just show up and then disappear if you don't click it. You just swipe to view this. That's all. It's just saying that's what you have to do. They added this thing called Power Nap to this version of Mac OS X. Basically, if you plug in a hard drive to your computer, it will back up overnight, and it will update, like system updates. Like if you've ever, gone to software updates, it'll just do all your system updates overnight, without using lots of energy. It just gets it done. I think that's really cool. Keeps the screen dark. Doesn't make any noise. Doesn't even turn on the fans. It's just quiet, energy efficient, and cool. They added this thing called dictation. If you've ever used Siri to send a text message, saying like, send a text message to this person saying, hi. It knows that you're saying hi and turns it into text. Well, that's what this does. It turns your words into text, and it does it everywhere where you can type something. It now has a button next to the typing field. It has it in Microsoft Word, all that sorts of stuff. Sharing, they added a lot. They really worked on social, social stuff in this update. These, iOS 6 and Mountain Lion. They added Facebook integration as well. But anyway, you can share things by clicking the share button. Sorry, not that. Share right there. If you click the share button, you can, click here and it'll share this website with your Facebook or your Twitter or anything really that it has there. Here is Facebook. They integrated Facebook, so if you hit share and then hit Facebook, it will basically set up a feed message thing, and you type in what you want to type and then post. They added this cool thing that if you are friends with someone on Facebook and they have a cell phone number or any sort of phone number available, it will automatically list them in your contacts. I think that's cool. So you don't have to go through and find all the people that you have the phone number for on Facebook. It just automatically has it. Also now, if you switch to the notification center, you have a Twitter button and a Facebook button. Basically, if you click those, you can create a Facebook feed message or a Twitter feed message. I think that's really cool. You can, they created an SDK where you can tweet right from apps and stuff, like your score or your favorite apps or stuff like that. Also, they added AirPlay to an Apple TV. So now, they have this button that's it's going to be right up here. It's not showing up right here, But anyway, it's going to be right up here, and if you click it and there's a close by Apple TV, it'll automatically like show up on the screen if you click it. It's really cool. They added a game center to the Mac, so basically everything you know and love about Game Center on the iOS devices is now on the Mac. And that's about it. You keep all of your friends and stuff that you have in Game Center. They just get transferred to your Mac, basically. You just keep everything. Gatekeeper, just safe, download apps. Safari, they changed a few things in Safari. Now, instead of having like a URL field and then a search field, they're kind of one and the same now. So if you want to search something, so say you want to search like Apple, and you type in right here like about Apple or whatever, it'll give you like a Google search about it, I think is what they're using, still Google. And if you want to say like go to actualapple.com, like http://www.youtube.com/Mactutor30. If you want to do that and go to my website, my YouTube account, that's cool. You can do that. That's you can do either of those. Like type in a search or type in an actual URL. They also added a tab feature. So you know how if you pinch, you can zoom in to certain things. Like if you pinch, here, let's see if I can do it. Anyway, if you have a trackpad, you can pinch to zoom in to things, and you can pinch to zoom out. But if you keep pinching outwards, it will it'll go to this, and you can like swipe through your tabs that you have open. Instead of having them up there, they're just there, but you like pinch outwards, like pinch in to move to make it smaller, and it goes out, and then you can swipe through your tabs. It's a very visual way of viewing your tabs. They also added tons of new features for Chinese people over in China. I'm not going to go into that right now because there's tons of them, and I'm not from China, so not really as important to me, I guess. Next, I'm not saying that I don't like Chinese people. I'm just saying that those features don't really interest me right now. Anyway, iOS 6, they they updated 10. These are the big things that they, updated. They added maps. This is the cool maps. They made some changes to Siri, Facebook, Photos, Passbook. I'll get to that. FaceTime, phone, mail, Safari, and accessibility. They made some awesome new changes to all of those, so let's go ahead and get right into that. With Maps, they created their own map app. Instead of relying on Google Maps, they have their own new mapping app that they made themselves, that they run themselves. I thought it was just awesome. The first thing we're going to talk about is turn-by-turn navigation. With turn-by-turn navigation, if you say, take me to Walmart, it'll give you the quickest routes to Walmart. You pick a route, and then it takes you on that route. It'll tell you, like, turn right in something miles, or something feet, or whatever. And then if, say, you get caught in a traffic jam, and you want it, and you still need to get there really quick, it'll find the quickest route from where you are. If it finds a different route that would be quicker than the one you're taking at this rate, it will give you a choice to reroute to that route, or to keep on this one because you think like, oh, this is gonna not take as long, we'll just wait. Then you can say like close or reroute, and it'll give you a quicker route than the one you're taking right now because of the traffic. They added a traffic app. So say there's a big traffic jam somewhere, then it'll show you traffic. It'll also show you if there's like incidents that keep you from being able to go that way. So like the reason why there's a traffic jam here is because there's that thing and it shows that's going slow now. Under construction, accident, alerts, that sort of stuff. It'll just show you where if there's alerts and stuff like that, and it shows you like the traffic. This is my personal favorite feature. It's called Flyover. It shows you like a 3D model of bigger cities, and you can like view it like it's a 3D model and like move around and look at stuff. It's really cool. I thought it was cool anyway. I thought it was cool anyway. Siri. With Siri, they made some really cool changes. First of all, they brought it to the new. They're gonna bring it to the new iPad, the 3rd generation iPad, which I think is cool as heck. Yeah. Anyway, next, with Siri, they also added sports, restaurants, movies, and the ability to open apps itself. So if you say, open calendar, open Facebook, open Fandango, open Netflix, it'll automatically know what you're saying, know what you want, and it'll open that app just like that, which I think is fantastic. Also, if you ask about sports, like who won the game, this one or this one, like who won last night's game, it'll say, this person won 6-1 against this one. Sorry, I'm not really a sports person. Restaurants, if you say like, where's the best restaurant near me? It'll give you the restaurant listings for your local area, from like rated top to bottom, basically. Also, sorry, I'm a little tired. Also, for movies, it'll give you like the movie. So like say, what movies are showing at this theater? It'll give you a list of all the movies that are showing at that theater, and show times and ratings and reviews and stuff like that. That's basically it for Siri. They added Facebook integration to iOS 6, so now you can do the same thing with the share button, share to Facebook, and then post your post. And also, you can, this also switches all your contacts from Facebook to your contacts list on your iPad or phone or whatever. They added the ability to favorite, to like apps. So like if you basically if you have a Facebook, how you have a thing where it says you like this movie, these types of artists. Well, you have a choice. You have an ability now to like apps, and it'll show up as like you like these apps, and it's just you can view like the apps your friends like, stuff like that. They have this cool feature called shared photo streams. So basically, you have a photo stream, right? Well, you have the ability to access your photo stream to someone else. So your friend can access your photo stream, and they can comment on photos, and you can upload those photos to Facebook and stuff like that. It's just cool. See comments and notifications, just like that, and then on the web. You can, so it's saying like if you are a Windows person, then you can view them on like a website that is like a photo stream website. It'll like send you a URL basically, and you can go to the URL and view all the photos and make comments and do everything else that we were just talking about, except on the internet. Next, we're talking about Passbook. Passbook is a little complicated, but not exactly. So if you have like Starbucks app, and you have a card that you have like a gift card, and it has, say you get a $15 gift card, and it gives you like the scan thing. So if you go to your Starbucks app and find that gift card, have them scan it, it'll it uses that barcode to access the card instead of actually having a physical card. Well, you have a lot of those. You can have a lot of those. You can have like one from Target, one from Fandango, one from Starbucks, um, Amtrak, Apple, United Airlines, New York. Yeah, New York versus San Francisco. Yeah, that's it. I think. I don't know. Anyway, so like that's your ticket for that game. You have You have your airline ticket. You have an Apple gift card. You have a Amtrak card. You have a Starbucks card. You have a Fandango card. You have a Target card. Now all those have a barcode on them. So when you get to the place, you just have them scan that, and then that's it. Well, it'd be nice if you could have all those in one place. Well, you do now. Once this comes out, you'll have a big thing called Passbook where all your passes go, and then basically just keeps all your passes up to date. So, like, say you bought a $5 cup of coffee with this card, it would update this number to $8.74 if it was exactly $5. Next, they updated FaceTime so that now it's HD. I mean, it's always been HD. Sorry. Anyway, they updated FaceTime so that you can now do FaceTime over 3G instead of just over Wi-Fi. You can do it basically anywhere now, as long as you have a cell phone 3G signal, basically, is what it's saying now. Phone, they changed a few things with phone. Like now, if you get a phone call and say you're in a meeting or something, if you click this button, you can hit, like, reply with message or remind me later to call you back, basically. If you hit, like, if you hit reply with message, you can say, like, I'll call you later. But it always say I can't talk right now. And then you can say, like, I'll call you later. Next, also, if you hit remind me later, you can have it say, like, here. You can have it'll say, like, remind me in an hour, remind me whenever I leave. It'll set up a geofence around your location, so when you leave the geofence, it will automatically send you a reminder saying, you need to call this person. You can say whenever I get home, or whenever I get to work. And so, like, when you arrive at this destination, we'll send you a reminder for both of those. As long as you have your home set up as your address at home and everything like that. For mail, that is this thing called VIP. So if you have a VIP, it's set basically if you get a message an email from this person, it's important. So it goes right to the VIP inbox. So you could know that was important. You have an important email. Also, if you are just in your inbox, all your VIP messages show up with a star next to it instead of the blue dot. For Safari browsing over your iOS devices, they have this feature called Cloud tabs. So basically, if you're on your computer at home viewing stuff, and you want to continue viewing the stuff on your iPad, you can go right here. It lists your devices, recent history, I think, and websites that you've have open on your other devices. Like, so you can click this one, and it'll take you to that particular website that you were on your iPhone, on your iPad now. Cool stuff. Also, when you're on your iPhone, if you're in landscape, it will change the it changes the, what am I saying? Oh, it gets rid of the search bar, like this bar at the top. When you're on your iPhone, it gets rid of that bar in horizontal mode. They added another thing called offline reading. So now, if you have on your reading list, anything on your reading list you can view offline, so you can read it anywhere basically. Even if you don't have a internet connection. Accessibility, they added a few features with that. if you go into accessibility and set this up, if you basically pinch out, you can set it up so that you can draw around like a part of the screen that this is an app for autistic people, for kids. So if you circle around this top bar, it will not let them touch that because those are like settings and stuff that you don't want them to have to deal with, and you don't want them to be able to like mess anything up with the app, so that they can just have fun with whatever they're doing. You can draw around that space and they won't be able to touch it. You can also turn off the home button so that if they keep pressing the home button, it won't like get out of the app. It'll stay in it no matter what. Also, they added some updates for Find My iPhone, Find My Friends, just showing off that their new map in the app, these two apps. They updated the stores so they look a little more sleek and pretty. And they also updated some things with China, some new features for China. That's basically it for iOS 6. The iOS SDK for the developers, a developer preview of this came out the day of this keynote. Now, finally, my favorite part, we're going to go look at the new MacBook Pro. We're going to run through the features of this pretty quickly. This new MacBook Pro, the next generation MacBook Pro, has a Retina display, which is outstanding. It has more pixels than a 42-inch HD television, which I think is outstanding. The hard drive on this computer is all flash. It's not a hard disk hard drive. It's just all flash, which I think is cool as heck because it speeds up the startup and it's quicker when you want it to wake up from sleep, all that jazz. It's very light. It only weighs 4.46 pounds and is only 0.71 inches thick, almost as thin as the MacBook Air. It's just outstandingly thin and light and durable. That's basically it for the big features on the MacBook Pro, the new MacBook Pro. The insides are pretty much the same in processing power as the new old generation. It's like here, MacBook Pro 13-inch and 15-inch. And then this is with the Retina display, a MacBook Pro with Retina display. So there's the Retina display MacBook Pro and then the MacBook Pro. That's what we're going to call them now. So with the MacBook Pros that from the older generation, they have a new processor. They updated the processor to the Ivy Bridge processor that Intel came out with. We'll go ahead and read through this real quick. The 15-inch MacBook Pro features the new 2.3 GHz and 2.6 GHz quad-core Intel Core i7 processors with 6 megabytes of shared L3 cache and turbo boost speeds up to 3.6 gigahertz, and you can configure it to be even faster. Choose the 2.7 gigahertz quad-core Intel Core i7 with 8 megabytes of cache and turbo boost speeds up to 3.7 gigahertz, and go for the new 512 gigabyte third generation SATA solid state drive, which is up to 4 times faster than a traditional hard drive, to increase storage upgrade to a 1,000 gigabyte hard drive or 1 terabyte drive. This computer runs all on flash as well, and you can also they have an option where you can have 1 terabyte. I'm not sure if that's still flash. I'm not sure. This is a solid state drive, not a hard disk drive. So basically, it's flash drive, like a flash storage. I think, yeah, flash storage for this. And then I'm not sure if the 1 terabyte drive is a hard disk drive or a flash storage drive, or I'm not sure. For the 13-inch model, also speeds things up with their 2.5 gigahertz Intel Core i5 or the 2.9 gigahertz Intel Core i7. The fastest mobile dual-core processor available, with turbo boost speeds up to 3.6 gigahertz. That's basically it for the processor. Also, they upgraded the graphics. The graphics they're using an HD Graphics 4000 processor, boosts performance for by up to 60%. They also are now using the discrete graphics, the new NVIDIA GeForce GT 650M discrete graphics with up to 1 gigabyte of video memory. It's also up to 60% faster. So your graphics are going to look outstanding on even this screen that's not Retina display. They have 2 Thunderbolt ports, which Thunderbolt is getting more and more used, I guess, is the best way to say it. Yeah, they're having. Oh wait, sorry. This one only has 1 Thunderbolt port. The new MacBook Pro with the Retina display has 2 Thunderbolt ports. Sorry about that. Basically, with the Thunderbolt port, it allows you to transfer data from this computer to this computer like almost instantly. FaceTime, they added a HD FaceTime camera to the MacBook Pro, as well as the other MacBook Pro. Multi-touch trackpad, same thing, basically glass multi-touch trackpad with keyboard, backlit keyboard. Keeps the battery life on this one 7 hours. What was really cool is on the Retina display at MacBook Pro, they kept the battery life. It is still a 7-hour battery life on the Retina display MacBook Pro. Talks about keep well connected, port with possibilities, just talks about the ports, iCloud, you can keep everything up to date on everything, and then support. That's basically it for the MacBook Pro. Let's go back to this MacBook Pro and I'll show you a few more things about it. Here's the Retina display, like 4 times as many pixels as the regular MacBook Pro. Over 5 million pixels on this one screen. Talks about how that's the screen. If you compare the screen sizes, this is a 60-inch HD TV. Sorry about that. 60-inch HD TV. That would be a 60-inch HD TV. That's the number of pixels in that. This is the number of pixels in this laptop. It's like outstandingly more. There's way more than a 60-inch HD TV. All flash storage. So it's just saying how it's just outstandingly fast. The speeds of things that you can do. Baseline, that's baseline. System boot, 2.4 times faster. File open, 2.6 times faster. File copy, 4.4 times faster. Long-lasting battery life, a 7-hour charge, 30-day standby time. Just saying how, even though that this is super powerful and everything, they kept the battery life really high. Intel Core i7 at the latest in quad-core performance. So you can have it up to a quad-core processor in this very tiny computer. Also, they upgraded the graphics, I think is what this is. All new MacBook Pro features the latest quad-core. Just talking about the processor still. Next generation NVIDIA graphics. Just same graphics. It's the NVIDIA. Where does it say it? Doesn't say it. Anyway, same NVIDIA graphics processor as the one that was in the other one. Yeah, right here. CPU to match based on a next generation Kepler architecture with 1 GB of dedicated video memory. The NVIDIA Graphics GT 650M graphics processor provides up to 60% faster graphics performance. Ports and connections. On this side, you have a SDXC card slot, a HDMI port, and a USB 3 jack, which is also compatible with a USB 2.0 device. You have the MagSafe adapter right there, port thing, 2 Thunderbolt ports, and a USB 3.0 jack, which is also compatible with 2.0 devices, which is part of Apple's design, and then a headphone jack. Here, high-speed data transfer reading to use today, ready to use today. Cool thing is that you can plug things into the Thunderbolt ports and transfer them into other things. Like if you can plug a thing into there and have a Ethernet port, and you can plug something into there and have a FireWire 800 port, audio and visual, same Retina display, and then they have outstanding speakers in this model of the MacBook Pro. Advanced speaker design. They have the FaceTime HD camera, dual mics for being clearer audios and stuff like that. They'll hear you loud and clear. Backlit, multi-touch trackpad and backlit keyboard. iCloud, compatible with everything basically. Then the Retina ready software like iPhoto, email, and then talks about that. So that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Apple did not disappoint again. They pretty much always come through, even whenever you don't expect it, even though I was expecting it, because Apple always never disappoints. Apple never disappoints. That's one of the things that makes them Apple. So, catch you guys in the next video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.